I'm doing well. Just was wondering, throughout the whole, pro day and pre-draft process, has there anyone that you've contacted, former players or former guys who are at Tulane that you kind of pick their brain to kind of know what to expect throughout it? And have you had any conversations with the Buccaneers throughout the process?
Um, yeah, I've talked to the Buccaneers a couple times actually. It's been some good interviews, just really just getting to know each other. And the I would say the one guy I really talked to was Darnell Mooney. He didn't really get to have really a pro day, but he was kind of taking me through his journey of kind of preparing and stuff up until the combine, where he ran really well. And so be able to talk to him a little bit was encouraging and stuff like that. But yeah, man, just having the confidence to come out here and just all the hard work I put in, with the House of Athlete with Mo Wells and Coach Troy over there, I mean, it's been pretty good.
Go ahead,
Have you talked
Matthias.
to Coach? Oh, sorry. Have you talked to Coach Foot, or has it mostly been like uh, scouts and
It,
personnel?
it's been the scouts so far. It was very early in the process, so I should be back in touch with them pretty soon.
Perfect. Have a great day, and good luck on the rest of your journey.
I appreciate it.
Go ahead, Matthias.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Patrick, Matheus Ornelas from Time Out here in Brazil. Congratulations for going for the NFL draft.
Thank you.
Uh, what do you think that's the main quality they are going to bring for the NFL for any team that give you a shot on the roster?
Yeah, besides just being, a good guy, a hard worker, you're going to get a guy that's very versatile on the field. I can play a lot of different positions, including a lot of different positions on special teams. So just being able to have, the versatility to be able to go out there and you'll bring a lot of things to the team is going to help the team win. So that's all that's going to matter to me.
Go ahead, Turin.
Yeah, Patrick, obviously your length and your hands, those are two traits that you have, two qualities. But can you just kind of like take me through your process as far as rushing the pass or some of the things you like to go to and ways you're able to get to the quarterback?
Yeah, for me, I feel like I have a great get off. So, using my size, using my leverage is very key to going against, guys that are bigger than me. So, basically, using my speed to get around the corner, but also be able to use a lot of power. With my frame, a lot of guys don't think I'm really going to be that strong until, I hit them with a long arm or something like that to get them off balance. So, for me, it's just using a lot of different tools. I have, a few tools that I really like to use when it comes to rushing. But yeah, man, I just just using those things to my strength.
And then being a Tennessee guy, Javon Curse, was he a guy that you watched coming up, or were there any particular edge guys, pass rushers that you can recall that you look to?
Um, you know, I would say Reggie White is a guy that was actually right down the street from my school. He went to Howard, which is probably like 10 minutes from me. So I watched a good bit of his film, and then a guy that played at college at Tennessee was Derek Barnett. Not overly big, but a great rusher. He had a very successful career at Tennessee. So being able to watch those kind of guys and see what they do, I feel like I try to pattern my game after that.
Go ahead, Amos.
Yeah, obviously you had the pro day workout at the Saints facility. I know you guys have practiced there from time to time. Have you thought about, or has anybody joked with you or talked to you about, you could potentially be going to work there next year?
Actually, nobody's actually said that so far. So, but hey, man, if I end up back here in New Orleans, man, it'll be great. I know the city by now after 4 years, and I love it here. I really do. So if the Saints were to take me, I'd be very happy.
Patrick, how much do you feel like you helped yourself today? You had a good 40 time. You
Mm-hmm.
broad jump of like 9:11. Do you feel like you really helped yourself today?
Yeah, I feel like it was a win for me today. I put a lot of hard work into this the past 3 months. Even before that, all this hard work I put out there in the field, throughout my college career and even in high school, it all reflected on my day today. It wasn't just a 3 month process for me. It's been my whole life. So basically, coming out here and doing what I did, it was a big win for me.
Go ahead, Rod.
Oh, me? Okay. Hey, Pat, just what have these last few months been like for you? Obviously, dealt with some
Yeah.
family stuff with,
Yes, sir.
with your dad. What has it kind of been like, and how much has that kind of pushed you even harder during this process?
Yeah, man. I'm a very self-motivated person. But after losing my father right before all this, it has been very hard because for me, I have go away, 15 hours away from my family at this time. So not being able to be around them and just focusing on just my training, it was pretty tough on me. But the biggest thing for me though is within my agency. They did a great job, of supporting me throughout this whole thing. And then even the guys over at the training facility, they knew what was kind of going on with my life. And so just being around them and them always, keeping me happy, keeping me going, keeping me motivated. That was the easy part. I'm a very self-motivated person, like I said. So going out there every single day was cake. It was just, just trusting the process, and, just keeping in touch with my family and stuff like that.
Patrick, do you think that today helped you get into the second day? Do you think there's I've seen a lot of projections that had you in the fourth round. Do you think you jumped up a bit because of today?
Yes, sir. Especially with my 40. I know a lot of teams wanted to see me run. I know there was a lot of slow projections in my 40. So coming out here and just showing how versatile of a player I am and what kind of speed I can bring to the table, because that also reflects in being able to play special teams for a lot of teams. And so I feel like what I did today could bring me into the day 2 draft.
As a follow-up, where do those slow projections come from? Where does something like that start?
Honestly, I don't know. You just them watching film, them thinking, what kind of player I am. I'm not the same player I was, when I left Tulane as what I am now. That comes from just working with, great coaches, and, trusting the process. My body's changed a lot. I'm a lot more explosive and a lot stronger now.
Anything else for Patrick? All right, thanks, Patrick.
All right, appreciate y'all.